One of these teams is going home, the other one's moving on to the semifinals. Oh, a big mass of bodies pushing down mid. Naf has no idea just yet. Now he hears the footsteps. He can't get around the corner in time. He's taking a lot of damage. Another flashbang is going to come out. He peeks with it. He's going to go down. That's the only option he really had. Plant coming in. Liquid knows the B bomb site is clear when that much pressure comes from mid. And now we've got a post plant. Oh, they come through the smoke. Not quite yet. The post plant is in. And here comes the retake from Banana.
Indeed, Elige trying to spot it out, gets a nice headshot in. That's going to let OC come back into the... He just throws the Molotov. We snapped to that late. Okay, Hampus top middle. Elige gets the shot as he has the AK for the range. This stack is punishing, though, if an AK goes into it and gets lost. Nitro wants to be the one to take the charge. Orange is 2, checks it, sees the anti-flash position. He's going to follow that up. He'll get Plopsky down as well, but a stag comes back through. OC able to get him inside of the smoke, and stack or not, they're going to go down. Get out M4 in hand. Molotov up and over. Hampus, however, turns his attention behind them, knowing that there's a chance they can work out from the apartment. So the first A take we're going to see from Liquid, and they've got a split standard defense to go against. It's S-Tag that's at the arch. Smoke for him. Nice shot, OC. The smoke to force the hand and swiftly cut it off.
Oh, look at the assertiveness from Team Liquid. First, OC takes the space that was left by Fuzi getting picked off, and then Nitro tries to take some space from OC's pick, but Plopsky's rotated over. Now, even though he goes down without any kind of a real rebuttal, it's information gained, right? It's like Plopsky's the B player. Let's just fall back and hit the B bomb site, and even if Plopsky makes it back here in time, even if he turned and rotated immediately, likely just one guy. And NIP can't even fight for this round. Shocks again. Plopsky boosted up, ready to put out a Molotov with that smoke, tosses it out. Here comes the fight. Nitro's gonna lead the way. Oh, that is brutal. Excuse me. It's not for the Molotov. It's a cheeky little one-way. And under the gap, he's got another one. I got another one beneath, but they wrap around him way too quick. Nitro gets the entry too fast for the retake. They've been really solid on the entries. Finally, NIP is gonna get an opening kill. Fuzi finds OC down mid.
So they'll go again toward the boiler position. Naf's going to flash Banana. S-Tag will be on the receiving end of that, but it won't do any damage either way. It's more just an annoyance.
And a counter flash as well, so S-Tag can re-clear and say, yep, nobody's done anything. Nobody's established control for Team Liquid. Nobody's home.
Elige is certainly home inside of the boiler doorway, though. That's where Rez wants to watch and wait Fuzi. AWP, he's got the further angle, which means he's got farther to retreat. The flash forced them both off of it, but Rez, the farmer and his carts will take them down as they try and work around toward the site. And Rez has even retreated back behind the broken wall. He's got coverage there. Shocks does have a nade. Imagine he'd be a little bit scared to use that right now. Given there's so many players staring him down, does take Rez. Now he's going to try and use utility to his advantage by putting smokes and a wide side flash. Grabs the AWP, 1 HP, I guess he might as well. He's getting that wide side middle. Flash out, same one that caught him off, but this time the difference went inside of the doorway, Elige as it was last time, to get him on that wide swing. Hampus through the smoke. Nitro crouched into it. Remember, no tracers on that A1S. He wouldn't have known that that's where the bullets were aimed. Any other gun, I highly suspect he does not continue walking into danger. Elige gets one back. Does he get chased? Backs off. Bomb still down to that mid wall, will be spotted, and that means Elige has to go back for it. When he does, he confronts Plopsky, and with great success, it's a 3-on-3.
Great rebuttal from Elige in this round. 2 kills to keep things even. That was almost about to slip away. Good play from Rez. Sees the smoke coming, knows he's got a window of opportunity. And Liquid, Elige, and Naf have to hit this beat bomb, so they've got to do it right now. S-Tag ready and waiting at the off ankle. He's going to get smoked off.
I'm surprised he goes for that. I know he wants to get forward to the smoke, but he can back it off and play the numbers game. He was playing in CT under my impression, to be able to retreat and not get caught out, because now a real chance for Liquid. Naf goes forward, Fuzi's caught. Elige already aware that this is likely coming from CT. Rez is going to get by a flash, so he's not confirmed, but the shots inside of Ruins will be heard now. And Elige with the AWP positioned and ready will take him down. This particular map so far,
haven't needed him yet.
No, they haven't. He's been so solid in the other two. Rez falls off the angle after doing significant damage onto Nitro. 33 left for him, Shocks. That's the one-on-one, the engagement at the apartments, and I think that will subside.
He's forcing a lot of utility out Shocks, and he's forcing a lot of tension to remain on his location. Nitro and Elige to slow walk across this smoke in arches. Libraries blocked off as well. Nobody from NIP can peek with that flash. OC and Shock starting to pressure as well. Elige, what's the timing on the smoke? Does he have it? S-Tag backs away. That's gonna give Elige the advantage. It's perfect. Rez stuck inside the site and he can do nothing. S-Tag's gonna win it. That's a hard fight to win. Follow-up doesn't work. Double op setup for NIP. Shocks. Oh, he never saw the player beneath him. He never saw Hampus behind the hay cart. Here it comes. Running out. Shocks has found that kill. He does find it at the end of the day. S-Tag is tagged up and forced behind the corner, but it's a 3-on-4. Rez has control of the bomb as well, and Nitro's got to chill. He's got to wait for Shocks and Naf to come back to give him some assistance. They've only got one flashbang to work with, and NIP's running away with this round. The double op setup has netted them 2 kills so far. One's taken away. Nitro knows Rez's position. He's got another. Puts Naf in a 1 versus 2. Not the most difficult clutch Naf has won today, and he's almost on.
No, he's not aware at all. There's no chance he is. There would not be. All right, well, Naf's gonna spray it. That's gonna force the issue. Hampus actually fired back into it, and it gives him away. He still gets 1 kill for it, though. Naf goes down. So they took the chance, I think, at it, if anything. Plopsky does do damage on to Nitro. Elige, barely tickled by that, is able to go right back into him. No phase for him.
I think he wanted to go forward. I think he was ready. He's got smoke in hand. He's ready to just take it and go.
This isn't a bad call to go back this direction, though, because look at the push down to up middle. Fuzi, though, ooh, AWP. I don't think you detect or suspect that at all. They even shoulder checked, and Shocks gets removed. So it's the advantage back to NIP.
Yeah, and Elige is too far away to really join up with OC at the moment. It's going to take a little bit of time, but the theory behind Team Liquid at the moment has got to be, okay, Fuzi was pushed down mid with the AWP. That means he's the only defender on this side of the map. They have to have 2 players holding onto that B bomb site. They're going to drop the smoke in alt mid. They're going to make the run. Fuzi is still stuck up in halls. Are they aware of the possibility? OC considers it. Good shot from Fuzi. Good timing as they run into the site. One more smoke to block him off. Elige just thinking plant at the moment and see what comes after that. Taps it, slides out. He's got 1. Now it's nervous. Now it's nervousness to affect S-Tag and Rez. 1 versus 2. Here's the flank timed perfectly. IP has the resources to challenge more than they have been.
It's aggressive this time.
They heard that.
Is going to hear that. Absolutely. He's so close. So ready for it. Hampus looking far. Shock's very close. So the early advantage absolutely for Liquid. No one even taking damage yet. There's a minute 30 to work with. Plopsky's going to try and pull some of that lost manpower back by getting map control. And it's going to be a deep smoke. Massive gap in that, though. Plopsky doesn't go into the tree. He's got to be decisive on that as well, because if they're... or if they have any idea, they could take that back pretty quickly also. Nitro certainly was ready for the flash to try and get Naf into position. Molotov instead. AWP, flash, Fuzi can't hit it. Did try the pre-fire, but his timing just slightly off.
52 seconds on the clock. Nitro taken down blind. Pop flash lands perfectly. Fuzi still got it. Back to the A-bomb site we go. Nobody from NIP has budged from their position on this side of the map. And look at all the utility. S-Tag has a Molotov. Rez has a Molotov. Fuzi over towards the B-bomb site is just chilling. There's so many things to slow down this hit.
Confirmed. Fuzi's already pushing down Banana as well. He's not going to let them come back to that site. He's going to lock them in with the AWP. Rez, good shot from the pit. That's the AK carried over we talked about. And he gets all 3 as he looks up toward the balcony. He'll finish it off with a 4th. Fuzi unable to land the first shot. Down middle, he'll back off of it. OC's gonna run it down, try and take ground away as they scurry for repositioning. OC can't hit the shots though. He's certainly getting aggressive Shocks. Oh dear. Nearly gets through the doorway, but now standing on the Reds, excuse me, for the double op, but they didn't put anyone in that position with one, so peculiar call, and Hampus has rotated back over now. He put some utility down in the reserve spot outside of Ruins, but now he's actually going to get involved in the fight. Plopsky already getting Nitro. He's getting sprayed through the barrels. Needs to be careful as Elige will get the better of the exchange. Flash as well. Could this be a full check? S-Tag's got to be careful not to swing too soon on that AWP, but Elige at barrels looks down to try and go anti-flash and puts Hampus on 2 HP, but loses his life for it and immediately extinguished Molotov. That was well played by Hampus.
Oh, surely he just gets mowed down. Yeah, out of the smoke. You could see his teammate even abandoned him. He was like, well, good luck. And that's the right play. That's the smart play to make. Let your teammate go down. Don't try and overextend trying to save his life. Team Liquid 3-on-3. They've got 3 smokes and a Molotov to work with, but there's a timer on everything because Rez is starting to clear out the other side of the map. Fuzi is going to be hustling as fast as he can to get over here. Double op setup though, and S-Tag once again actually commits himself inside the bomb site in front of the smokes. The Molotov that was there to help and protect gets extinguished.
Back inside for Barrels, wanting to go over top. S-Tag, though, he's still hidden back here. Still haven't, oh, good nade. They still haven't fully cleared the site. He's got the LWP for 1. Wants to swing it. They don't go together, but they will get the kill. Not until Fuzi arrives. It's the Deagle instead for him. And Shocks with 11 seconds. Oh my God, the balls on this man. Using the fountain to perfection, but Fuzi gets the angle while he puts the bomb down.
It's not balls, it's desperation, Matt. That was the only play he had. Put it down at Coffins, ready and waiting. Elysian Shocks on rap side mid. And then IP's going to be cautious about it. Only Hampus dedicates himself to Banana. If he's the only one to turn this corner initially, they can avoid the trap, but he's waiting for his teammates. So here we go. They're going to trip the trap, or spring the trap, I should say.
Fuzi has a flash. Not going to use it. They're just going to get a straight kill. Naf's locked in at the bags. They took OC first. So Naf was locked, pinched, and cut off. Nitro trying to fire back through the smoke, has to fall off the Coffin's position and wait for rotations. They will get one. That's Shocks through the smoke. Catching out Rez inside of it. Now boost Elige. He was spotted and they failed to jump.
Yeah, they made the sound. But Nitro's found the equalizer, 3-on-3. We're right back in this. Miraculously, Liquid have a chance.
On planted, Nitro's gonna push forward. No kits in play, so they've got to be reasonably quick and decisive about getting back inside. They've got one already. Nitro follows that up, but they've lost Elige. That's the CT player as well. So they know both are coming from ruins, and with the smoke still down, they'll fade inside of it. That's going to buy some space, some time. Shocks. Oh, he's hit Plopsky. He's going to tap that as well. They don't know if he has a kit or not. They have to consider checking this. Fuzi's trying to buy space, and he does. He gets Shocks in the head with 7 HP, and that's the round. No chance for Shocks. And it will now be 9-7 in favor of NIP. They'll even pour salt in Shocks' wounds. Waiting with Plopsky at middle, with Fuzi as well also in the door. They're pretty much fully committing on this A side of the map. Not even going to look toward Naf or Nitro at B. Hampus wants to go in Elige. Not efficient, but too. First shot worked out very well. Now Shocks can strike with the MP9. Plopsky swings back around, though, and cleans up the rest. 29 HP, though. Just 29 HP. And the rotations are on.
That setup worked absolutely perfectly. Oh, we need to see if anyone actually got fooled by Elige's smoke. He tossed it out towards the half wall. Plopsky swings out. It's just one shot.
Capitalize big time right now if they can win this, and especially with that AK in the hands of Rez. They've invested into that. They'll hold the money at bay for Nip. Potentially take a lead at the end of this sequence. That AK though, Rez, that's a lovely shot to get on OC. Elige is aware that it's heading his direction, though. He's gonna go back out. Ooh, that's a desperate play. He goes on his own with the flash.
Yeah, I thought that flash was gonna be way, way more impactful. Shocks has nothing to do. Rez finding all 3 kills. Star players from both these teams just going head to head. It feels to a certain extent like Rez versus Elige in terms of it. Don't play games. There it is. Easy frag from behind. That's going to send the signal for NIP to hustle into the B bomb site. However, there's 3 players here. OC at first oranges. Nitro at second oranges. Naf at Coffins. This can be so deadly. First kill is OC's. There's Naf chiming in. Headshot onto Plopsky, and they still haven't discovered the 3rd player.
So, Naf got nailed through the edge of the coffin. That's going to put him so low he jumps somehow, matrixing the bullets as he gets back toward ruins, but Hampus' position. Shocks is dead. No chance. No one checks tree anymore. Not at all. Naf does turn around to get the trade back, and Fuzi's on 3 HP, but the bomb planted. If he can find Naf fast enough, he lines it up.
Nothing yet. Naf is still dedicated to Banana as well, trying to pull attention away from Nitro's position, which means this defense over at A is just standard. It's just default. It's sparse. And now it's just down to 2. Now it's just down to 1. OC in the bomb site. What have you got? Rez doesn't clear it. They're going to trade him, surely. Plopsky's got that. And remember, no kits. I don't know if Naf and Nitro can even challenge for this.
I don't think you can. I don't know how you possibly justify it.
You look for a kill here. You hope and pray that Naf is going to give you one. And with that, now you start having the conversation.
Nitro's still considering it. Naf's not gone. He's at the arch. He's just changed his angle of approach. If a kill comes in, yeah, no, time's gone. They know it. They know they can walk into it. They came desperately close, but that S-Tag, for whatever feeling, or whatever reason, gets pulled off, and he's going to go back and get the bomb. So obviously they've made the decision to go B on this.
Timing of Naf's smoke is important. He's putting it out just now. They could step in front of it. Looks like they considered that, but back off. That smoke is buying time. You can see the movement on the minimap. They are going to come through. They just wait. They adjust. Naf couldn't find anything. Oh, a dink from OC. And Naf is able to double up with the help of his teammates, with a little help from his friends. OC and Nitro give him 2.
Still don't have any other rifles to pick up, though. That's the only one that was in the round for the CT side. Waiting for Shox to get in position. No reason not to go for this if you're Liquid. You've got to buy in the next round. You need them on the board, as smoke to cover ruins is going to be a problem. It might ruin OC. Does he have the balls to go through this? I think he might. I think he thinks that they have safety in that smoke. He might now, because Fuzi's gone. S-Tag, the only one left. OC comes out, he gets caught. A swing and a turn, and now he can fade inside of that smoke. And AK picked up, but Elige will not have the time to do it. As he swings out, he'll get the kill. But there is no kid. He's got to run from the site. They'll get all 5 down, but no closer to getting this scoreline back on level footing.
I feel like
Fuzi past the smoke and out toward middle already. Quick pre-fire shot to where the AWP often tries to pick from. Elige aggressive again. Oh, he's done. He's caught. There's no way he gets away from this. He's been certainly getting aggressive, Elige, perhaps feeling some pressure that he has to put things in his own hands given the scoreline within his teammates, but another time that he gets caught out.
That's the aggression from NIP that nets him the kill, not the aggression from Elige. That's an odd timing that he just didn't expect. What a small change of pace that has great impact.
Hampus on one side of the wall, Shox on the other. Shox was outside of the fencing. Ready to drop off, gets close instead. Hampus fires in, so now they confirm each other's positions. But Nitro toward top middle, wins the wall. Not quite against Plopsky though, who nails a great shot in return.
What's the reaction from NIP? That's one of the B defenders that they've just taken down. They've spotted Nitro over at A. Do they call it off?
Shox is pushing up. This is a desperate push. With everyone around the corner, he's certainly going to be traded. Can't even get the first, so it's just clean. Naf again to try and clean it up. He's got the bomb down temporarily. Knows they've got to repush that position, but he's out of ammunition. As he goes down, it comes to a one-on-one. Plopsky on only 29 HP and OC to save any hope that Liquid have as the bomb will be planted. Has to rotate over, and a smoke in front of the library will prohibit him from seeing directly in on the op. And he's going to close the distance as well. Gap in it. OC's hoping that'll give him some information. It won't, and he won't have any idea if he's gone back down the lane or if he's burrowed deeper inside of the site. He will consider checking it, and he nails the shot. OC's staring still, though, is forced back towards CT. He missed the first shot. They tried to get the re-aggression out from Nitro. There's 3 on this side of the map. They haven't confirmed that. And OC's aware that if he's given up the position of the AWP on B, with 2 players there, he's going back over toward A.
And NIP more than aware that if they hear the op ring out at the B bomb site, they can have some confidence that they can take Bracket's control. Now headed towards oh no, oh no! OC gets pulled out of library. Now you got all the pressure on the veterans. Shox and Elige inside of the pit and graveyard. They've got everything to do.
Covering off the CT rotations as well. Elige needs to be absolutely perfect. He's more passive in his position this time. Good find from Shox. And he won't overcommit to that position, even though he knows there's more in CT. That's enough. 1 and a free escape. And potential to get aggressive, pushing up the other side of the site now as well. But he'll hold, showing some discipline. And Elige is the one that takes the long fight instead. Long range, that's bomb. Long range engagement. He'll have confirmed that bomb is down. They know now they have to commit to this side. Misstep from Shox, and Rez catches him out. They spot out where Elige is gone, and S-Tag drops in. It's Nitro and Naf, the 2 B players, and they're both rotating through middle. No kit on either, just to be clear of that either.
Yeah, I don't know how you do this if you're Team Liquid. It's got to be quick. Molotov is going to delay things a little bit longer. There is a flashbang on Rez inside of the bomb site, but don't need to use it. Look at all the crossfires they have set up. I don't know if Naf and Nitro might just want to pick up this AWP, but they're going to at least investigate, see if they can be given a gift. There's the kit in front of Naf as he wraps around towards small pit. Now it's on. Now he can move forward, but he actually steps past the kit anyways. It won't matter. Defense in middle.
Shox with the flash, the swing, didn't commit to the fire, but gets the information that they are there. The guns were thrown away in Banana. The solo gun that Hampus lost, just to note, went over the wall. S-Tag, he'll clear pit. A Molotov thrown in that direction. And it's Shox getting close again, but OC's the one inside of the site. Shox is pushed all the way in. He's taking the initiative. He can't do anything. Hardly any damage, but OC's M4. It'll distract and pull aggro in his direction. That allows Nitro to at least get one more. And OC still alive in this situation somehow with 19 HP. And he needs to evade the Molotov. It bounces far enough and 2 ticks. Enough to take him down. It's Naf, MP9 versus Plopsky on the AK for the game. And he's going back toward the A site. has the bomb and 15 seconds. Not a ton of time, but enough to at least set up security as he puts a smoke down. Bomb to be planted. Naf's going to try and sneak in behind this smoke, though, silently. And I'm not sure Plopsky swings wide enough to check it, but does he get detected? He may already be outside of the range of Naf's vision, who doesn't know where he's gone, but he certainly is sure it's not outside of the sight. It's toward B. He's going to actually try and take Banana. He's forward of the barrels. Naf's supporting him because they're all at the top of A right now. There's nothing to go against them. Shocks with the crossfire. Using the pillar for protection. OC will double up. In fact, make it nearly a triple. Yes, it will. He's going to get Fuzi as Elise chimed in with one. So the stack toward the front side of middle pays off. It's just S-tag. And they know exactly where he is, having already taken down Elise with a Tech 9, switching. I mean, NIP has positioned themselves very well right now. And Plopsky will get up and over the rail. Hampus even trying to spray through. That goes toward the atrium, that secondary spray at the window. OC again. We saw Fuzi playing that position in the first half get caught out this exact angle because if a player comes out from Boiler, it's further to fall, and it's usually on the back of a flashbang, but this time it's the smoke down, so OC repositions.
Shocks shifts towards the B bomb site. As OC has control of middle, him and Elige have information. Nate is out from lane. This defense setup is decently strong, but paper thin if someone's to go down. Now they're hustling to get into new positions. The execute's about to begin. Did that smoke make it all the way up? It did indeed. Hampus is blocked off for the moment.
Shocks, ever the expert of reading these situations with his experience, doesn't buy the spam from Rez. He's already rotating. He wants to get back over to the A side because he knows that it's more convincing the ground that they're taking with the utility on that side of the map. It's likely for a reason.
Only one flashbang for NIP though. That's going to be so hard to blind all these positions to give themselves a decent fight.
Shocks at Cubby, not detected as of yet, doesn't want to go. OC caught though, good shot from Hampus. That's going to put more pressure on Elige. And Rez, he's sneaking around it. Elige gone down, he finds Shocks. They went past each other inside of the smoke and Rez was ready. Bomb to be planted, this could be it. 7 seconds, it will still be put on the deck. And once again, it's your B players, Naf and Nitro, and Rez is so far forward inside of the library. He's going to absolutely catch off Naf with a lovely shot in the head. It's 23rd in this game, and Nitro, he's got to go back to find him, let alone three others, excuse me, in the site. And he's spotted out by Hampus. NIP 16-12, they'll take the series 2-1.
A grueling affair, though. What a great series between these two teams. 30 rounds on the first map, Ancient. 30 rounds of the second map, Overpass, and here, a nice win from NIP. They were challenged. Liquid even putting up a fight at the end, making a small comeback to make that doable, and just falling short.